Welcome back to Fair Trade School, where I talk about fair trade so the whole world can know. I'm Grant with Global Gifts, and this is week 3 of our 10-week mini-series on the 10 principles of fair trade. Principle number 3, fair trade practices. It sounds kind of redundant to call one of the fair trade principles fair trade practices. To me, it sounded like it was a summary of all the principles combined. What it actually refers to is the specific operational backbone of the manner in which business is conducted. The principle fair trade practices focuses on the logistics and relationships of trade, such as timely payments, contract management, and long-term partnership. Why is this necessary? In our conventional global supply chains, power is heavily concentrated with large buyers. This makes it possible for retailers and brands to set terms that shift risk onto suppliers. Practices such as price pressure, sudden order changes, and short-term contracts. When push comes to shove, it is often especially harmful and especially applicable. For instance, during the pandemic, garment suppliers faced widespread cancellations and non-payment for orders that were already completed. And delayed payments and long payment terms create serious cash flow constraints for small producers, limiting their ability to operate and grow. All of this trickles downwards, affecting its greatest numbers by way of workers. In low-income countries, about half of all wage workers earn less than roughly $201 per month, far below what's needed for a decent standard of living. So, what does fair trade do about it? Principle number 3, changes the rules of trade relationships. Buyers must pay promptly, offer up to 50% prepayment when requested, build long-term partnerships, and avoid unfair cancellations. This shifts some of that risk away from producers and creates a more balanced relationship. And these changes create stability. They allow producers to plan ahead and strengthen their businesses. Fewer emergency loans, more consistent income, and stronger communities. Workers are paid on time instead of waiting on delayed buyer payments. Their families have more stable and predictable income, and producers can keep them employed between orders instead of laying them off. For workers, this principle turns unpredictable work into something they can actually build a life around. Join the fight here at Global Gifts, and remember, change business, change the world.